Here we are at the Brennan Airport near Neenah, Wisconsin. And we're going to talk a little bit about the seasons that occurred in Laos and the problems we had there. There was a season called a smoke season, and that is when the Hmong would burn off the hillsides so they could plant their poppies. And flying in during the smoke season was like flying in a milk bottle. You couldn't see anything up ahead, but you could see straight down. And I used to terrify some co-pilots that were new by shooting an approach into some of the places up in Laos. But I knew the terrain, so I knew what to look for to get lined up and let down. And they're sitting there with their hands gripping the seat belt and their shoulder harness, terrified. And I'd say, "Oh, do you know where we are?" And they'd say, "Of course not." And then the runway would show up and I'd touch down. But following that, smoke season became the rainy season because of all of the smoke in the air and the ash and stuff like that. It would create a perfect combination to collect moisture. And the rising heat, of course, would take the moisture from the ground up, form clouds, and then thunderstorms. And the thunderstorms would be not as violent as what we have in America, but they were enough to get your attention. And occasionally there would be hail coming out of those. And avoiding the center of a thunderstorm sometimes wasn't the cleverest thing, because the hail would be spewing out to the top. And one airplane, 613, got ball-peened and luckily didn't break the cockpit windows, but the leading edge of the thing looked like somebody taking a hammer to it. And then you got into the nice season of normal weather. And that was the best time, of course, of them all. And that would wrap up your year and start off back into when they got to burn the hillsides off and start with the smoke season and go onward and upward. Thank you.